based on my SSD for recording. I had to check before before clicking record in OBS. I'll send out the notification on Discord. And yeah, server's open now. So if you want to join, the credentials will be the same as yesterday. If I sent you the login information yesterday, just use the same thing, but you'll need to use the password for your character, and not the one that I sent you. If you have not joined yet, you can send me a DM on Discord, and I can send you the IP and server password. Hey, Omniscylist, Omnisculist, and Disco Panzer. Okay, so we're gonna give people some time to get in here. I'm gonna go ahead and haul ass down to the arms dealer. If you're just joining for the first time, this is a dual dungeons world, which means it sucks. We just entered hard mode, so this is like 2 minutes past the wall of flesh. Where's the demolitionist? Good question. Oh, he's up there. I didn't recognize him. I feel it's snakes. I like snakes a lot. Alright, oh, I need to recopy and paste the IP and password and whatnot, but I will get to you guys sending me DMs right now. You might need to join with a different character name, Flambeau. I think is the same, might be the same server that I had back then. I would use a different character name, just like Flambeau 1 or something. Are you using your character's password that you set, Coconut? It needs to be the one that you set when you were registering your character. Not the one that I sent you. So whatever you typed in when you were registering your character, when you first joined, that's what you need to type in. I'd also make sure you're joining with the correct character and everything. We got Wizard, nice. One. So it's 20 per 1,000. Let me remember that number. Okay. So anyone joining who has less than give. I think I have to do this from the server console, not my console. / give Dwayne the mouse. Okay, what's the item ID for life crystal? Let me find that out. Hey, Insomnia. Life crystal 29. Oh, it's item type first. Okay. / give 29. Dwayne. I'm typing in the server console right now to give myself life crystals. Invalid player. I forgot the second quote. There we go. Okay. So anyone who has less than 200 HP, come line up in a single file line. You and jump up here, and I'll give you guys some life crystals. Just player count out. We are at 19. So still player slots if you guys would like to join. Hey, single file line. Single file line. Oh yeah, join the blue team. You gotta realize there are not many demon altars in this world? Huh. Didn't I give you... Minecraft uses individual string ideas that have numerical ideas. Short transportation glitches don't happen in Minecraft anymore. I'm to the right of spawn. I'm Dwayne the mouse. I'm on a house over here. Mouse on a house. Just come over here, jump up, and I'll give you some awesome life crystals. Join the blue team if you can't tell which one I am. I've got an Ear of Worlds mask on. Come on. Come on. Well, you can jump up. It's okay. It's alright. You can come up here. There we go. Yeah, there's still slots right now. Where are the altars? Dual dungeons might just not have that many altars. It's possible. Okay. I see a bleb. You're into corruption right now to see? Yeah. Okay. Is that everyone? Is everyone that's in right now? You double click with the map open. So open the map, then just double click a spot to ping. Oh, yeah, you still need HP, Scooter Sim. There we go. Okay. I think that's everyone now. Hopefully. Keep this in here. Yeah, you can still join if you didn't join yesterday. That's where we've got life crystals and stuff to give people. Okay, not many altars. That's a bit rough, but try to make it work. I guess I'll look around. Yeah, I can try going into the corruption from the right and seeing if there are any in there. Surely, if there were altars, they would be in the corruption, right? What are your thoughts on Terraria on controller? I've never really played much Terraria on controller. I beat Queen Bee with a flare gun on controller at one point during the flare gun redux run, but that's about the only time I've played Terraria on a controller. But I don't really have strong thoughts. Yeah, we're in hard mode. You found more shadow orbs than altars? Damn. That's a little bit awkward. So did we get hard mode V? Is that a thing in dual dungeons? Probably not, right? We probably just have regular corruption. 1.4.5 buffed hard mode ore generation. I mean, it's gonna be a lot worse if we can only find like 4 altars. In fact, I think we've only found 1 altar. No? KJ, you missed when I was giving out life crystals. I'm sure there are 3 altars incidentally in the world. I'm sure we can find some, but it's gonna be a little bit rough. Your ping, you crashed? Damn. Don't the altars diminish? Yes, but you still get more. Like, breaking 12 altars gives you twice as much as breaking 3. Breaking 3 does not give you that much. And when we have 24 people in the server, breaking 3 altars is not going to give that much. Yeah, I can get you some life crystals in a bit, KJ. Yeah, in theory, you should not be able to use the snow globe. Please don't try. we have spider caves? They're in the gray brick portion. If you go to the Aether pylon, go right, you should find one. And we can dig into the corruption now. So we can... We should really just blow... I don't have bombs. And I have a platinum pickaxe. Damn. Okay. Well, I guess I am stuck just walking in then. We can fish. We're not fishing for hardmode ores. We'll just kill the mechs if it comes down to that. Yeah, we could search normal caves. Remember, they do spawn outside of the corruption more frequently now. So, that's 1.4.5. So, joining regular, searching in regular cave should be at least a little bit productive. Any fangs for a spider staff? I think 18. Something like that. You DM me? Oh, okay. I'll get to you. Sorry, with message requests, Discord doesn't notify me when I get those. So I won't always see that you've requested a message. Was that a mimic? No, that's just a chest that somebody didn't destroy. See how bad of an idea power bombs are? There's no way power bombs are a good idea when we only have cobalt. Like, we don't have enough hard mode ores to make that worthwhile, I don't think. Yeah, we might just have to deal with the fact that we don't have many hard mode ores. So in the time being, I just wouldn't expect to be getting any. So we might have to... Yeah, you can take platinum armor. That's fine. Could be Crystal Assassin. We could try to get Crystal Assassin for people. We could also just kill, like, the twins or something. Crystal Assassin's not a terrible idea. Okay. Well, let's see if we find any. Not looking great. Yeah, I see some cobalt. That's something. How does this place feel? I was expecting to get, like, swarmed by enemies so we get tons of souls at night. How is this place safer than it was in free hard mode? Hey, an extractinator. Hey, Red 99. Dude, why is nothing What happened to the ridiculous spawn rates that were happening in pre-hard? This is what I would want, ridiculous spawn rates. There were like 20 eaters on walking in here in pre-hard mode. Now I can barely get one corrupt slime to spawn. What the hell? Do spawn rates go down if you're not trespassing anymore? Is that a thing? Yeah, that's stupid. I want to be trespassing. I want giant spawn rates. I was thinking, like, spawn rates like that should make soul farming pretty easy, but... Hey, vitamins. I think lack of ores means a lot of people would pivot to summon. I mean, remember, as soon as we kill a mech boss, we'll get plenty of hollowed bows. And there were plenty of non-ore options, so bear that in mind. It's going to be tough to get anything like a flint. But yeah, early hard mode summoner's a solid pick, easy spider staff. We will need to get the anvil first before we can get the spider staff, of course. Don't forget that. There's plenty of tier 2 hard mode ore near me. If you're mining for tier 2 hard mode ore and want to find an anvil, I've got like two chunks near me right now that you could mine. Probably enough for an anvil in there. Especially if you shimmer down to mythville. Remember, you need less mythville to craft things compared to ore chalkum. So, if you're trying to conserve bars, you only need 10 mythville to craft an anvil. You need 12 ore chalkum for the anvil, so it'll be more efficient to do that. Could I give 10 tombstones? No, you don't get a graveyard. I'm sorry. Can we craft a graveyard? No, unless Relogic added a crafting recipe for gravestones, no. These guys just inflict confusion outright. Was the true Zenith run over? I just stopped. I didn't really have time to keep doing it, if that's what you were... You don't have Demon Hair? Well, we can kill the Wall of Flesh again later, but we're not gonna do one right now. You don't need a Demon Hair. 6 accessory slots is plenty. We'll try to kill the Wall of Flesh again later to get some more, but you know, I just deal with it for the time being. I am yet again expressing my dislike for the banner system. I just want to put down my Corruptor banner, man. I don't want to have to scroll through all that. Why am I taking so little damage? We're on Master Mode. I have 7 accessory slots. I only have 38 defense. Yeah, I saw that, Jagger. Stop it. 4. What are you talking about? The power bombs don't work on titanium anymore? They should work on titanium. Are you trying to blow up titanium and it's not working? I wonder if T-Shock messes with something if that's the case. I really should have brought a water candle down here. Okay, yeah. So we'll just have to take in mind the fact that we're not going to have that many hard mode ores. So if you're wanting a weapon or an armor set that uses hard mode ores, not super likely. Maybe a weapon, probably not an armor set. We might just be rocking free hard mode armor until killing a mech boss or a queen slime or something. Could always check right corruption. I don't think there is a right corruption. Unless one got added in hard mode. Oh, there's a demon altar. Get a little more cobalt. Another demon altar up there. Oh, actually, there's quite a few demon altars here. Yeah. And deep need of life crystals. Are you still at 200 HP? I'm... Like, I would like to, but it's really difficult for me to get back to where I am, and I kind of want to do stuff here. When I head back, I can give you guys life crystals. Just try to... Okay, yeah. Those of you that are still at 100, I can try to get stuff when I get back, but it's a little difficult for me right now. I'm not there. Yeah, Kenneth. Give me 1 sec to get to you. I need to get my DMs. Okay. We are currently... I just sent 3 people the server details. We're currently at 22, so unfortunately only 2 of you are going to be able to join. So, if you're the one that doesn't get in time, hopefully some slots will come up later or tomorrow, same time. The server will be back up, and you know, I'm sure some people will not be rejoining. I don't know, like, I'm finding a decent amount of demon altars. You guys might just be bad at looking for demon altars. You gotta step up your demon altar searching game. Corrupt Mimic? You guys heard that, right? There was a metal noise. Enemies play their damage sound when they spawn in. Means there must have been a mimic that spawned somewhere, but I don't know where. Not sure I'll get to find out. Alright, I've broken a few more altars, so we should have more ores in now. Where's Spider Cave? There was one. They're all in the corrupt, the cavern area, which is near the Aether Pylon. There were a few of them there. Wait, Cavern Pylon? There's a Spider Cave near the Cavern Pylon too? Okay, I didn't know they generated in the regular underground. Your mom wants you to leave? That's unfortunate. I mean, I'm sure somebody else would love to have a spot to play, so... if you do have to leave, it's not the end of the world or anything. I'm sure somebody else would really appreciate it. But yeah, if you can get back on later, maybe there'll be a slot then. Can you AFK? For how long? I feel like it's a little bit... This is like, you know, 10, 15 minutes, that's something. If it's like an hour or two, that's... You know... There are other people that would probably want to play, and I go on AFK for an hour or two to try to save a slots. Not the nicest to them, you know? This is dual dungeons. Ikoiji-kun. 15 minutes? That's fine. You better be back in 15 minutes. Okay. Okay. There was a mimic over here somewhere. Right? That's the mimic spawn noise. Because every enemy plays the noise they... There's nothing... Maybe it's down here? Yeah, just message me on Discord. I have no idea. I think they're spawning outside of the corruption, but I don't really have a way to get to them, which really sucks. What do you... I don't have the life crystals on me. They're in my piggy bank. Teleporting to me is not going to do anything. You can send me a message on Discord and I'll respond to it as soon as I clear out some of these enemies. The server might be full now. The slots were filling up and I DM'd a couple people with details, but I'll give you the IP and password. That way if a slot opens up, you're able to join. You'll need to send me your character's name, Nathan. That way I know that when you join the world, it's, you know, someone I DM'd and you didn't just give the details to some random person who might be messing with things. I have very poor trigger discipline. I have higher accuracy than, like, the US military, dude. Spray and pray, that's the status quo for military operations. You fire 1,000 bullets, maybe 2 of them hit. But, like, you guys get what I'm saying about how the Phoenix Blaster is really good at managing enemies in early hard mode, right? Like, this is very, very, very effective at managing pretty large numbers of fairly dangerous enemies. Is there an above ground hollow? No, you can make one, but I don't think one spawns. The Zenith is better at managing hard mode enemies? Damn, you got me there. Okay, once I get to 45 souls, I'll come back to spawn and I'll give some life crystals to people. Run a few weapons and kill hard mode bosses. Yeah, there are not many. Why am I getting pings and... I don't care. There are, 3 hard mode weapons that can fight hard mode bosses, but not that many. And usually it's the Destroyer. Do we not have Moonglow? We might have some. We should make sure to plant our herbs. I don't know if anyone's actually started an herb farm, but our, like, natural herb gain isn't that high because of the nature of the world. So we really want to make sure we've got, you know, planter boxes and stuff like that. Just tons and tons of planter boxes. Can't have too many with this many players. Need Spelunker potions? I should have some Spelunker potions in my piggy bank. I can get you some in a minute. When I get back, I'm just going to get to 45 souls, and then I'll come back. Weapon you include was overall the best. I'm getting a phone call. Who is calling me? My sister's calling me. Yeah, that's not that important. So there should be a mimic nearby. I have no idea where. Another trifold map. I want a hunter? No, hunter potions. I don't really have a way to break Evanstone anyways, so... You know, we didn't finish ranking all the weapons. We got through melee and ranged weapons. Probably do summoner and magic weapons some other time. But candidates, you know, Phoenix Blaster, Terror Blade, Shadow Flame Knife, Tsunami. Was it just them? Out of melee and range, that is. Okay, so, yeah, I have one Spelunker Potion I can give whoever said they needed Spelunker Potions. And then if you need Life Crystals, come see me to the Vita Spawn. The Hollow is progression blocked? The Hollow is progression blocked? Why? I mean, 200 is as the policy for getting people to. Tauntaun Lakes T. Once we kill Plantera, we'll get to 300. But yeah, the idea is that it's not to trivialize and make it unnecessary to get life crystals. It's so that people joining late aren't completely out of luck. You're at 120? Well, come see me then. Keep 4 life crystals on me. What was I doing? Chests. Souls a night. Keys a night. Guess if you squint your eyes, this is kind of like an arena. Oh, thanks. You can progression block here. That's a dual dungeons thing. It's just, you can't destroy the blocks around a biome, and you'll be punished for being in a biome if you're there before the game thinks you should be there. I don't know why the Hollow is progression locked. I guess it wants us to kill a mechanical boss before we get to the thing that lets us kill a mechanical boss. Or it wants us to kill Queen Slime before we can get to the place where we get the Queen Slime summon. Makes no sense. That's on Costco rotisserie chicken. Never really shopped at Costco much though. I just haven't been Costco's nearby where I've lived, so it's never really been something I've gone too much. I have some friends that really like Costco, but did you watch Bunny Girl Senpai? I've never watched Bunny Girl Senpai, so I couldn't tell you. Hey, dart rifle. Rest in peace, dart rifle. I guess we can try it with the new crystal darts. Oh, ghost darts, rather. We have so many cursed flames that, you know, might as well. I don't know what you want. Found 5 altars outside the corruption. Oh, that's not bad. There definitely were altars in the corruption, but they weren't nearly as frequent as the regular corruptions. Surely you guys must have gotten a Recluse banner by now. It's been a while. Yeah, rest in peace. Was there something you wanted? Am I using the dash much than to got rebound? No. That's what you get for typing. Rest in peace. Alright, I see someone sent me a message on Discord. I'll get to that when I get the chance. Also, don't forget to join the blue team. So it might be certain pearl stone. Like, surely you can destroy some of the pearl stone, but just not the border of the pearl stone, right? Or can you not destroy any pearl stone? Oh. Right, you guys got the corrupt mechanic to you. Yeah, the loot density in this world seed is ridiculous. We found hundreds of chests. Okay. Well, here you go. Here's your reward. And a putrid scent, huh? Well, it's better than Feral Claws. The progression lock is a blackout effect, not unbreakable. It means you can't break into the biome, like the borders of the biome are unbreakable. It's both. Also high respawn rates, and I think ghost spawns too. I don't know where KJ is, but like if you don't show up, I can't really give you these life crystals. Review app pylon. What a bomb refuse to work. I think it's a T-shock thing. Unless it's you're trying to bomb into the border of the dual dungeons thing. In which case some blocks are just like unbreakable. Somebody said we had a hard mode anvil, right? Where is it? I'm not seeing it at spawn. Oh, it's down here. I see. Might as well, right? We've got so many. Does the seed really make the game easier? You tried it in single player, it does. I don't know if it makes the game easier. It does throw a lot of loot at you. How about you, damn me? I'll get to that. Nathan, you need to send me your character's name, remember. Also, the server might be full now, which would... Oh, no, we used to have a player slot. Yeah, remember, you need to send me your character's name for the IP and password. So if you just DM me saying, I'd like to join the server, I can't really help you there. If you're getting stuck on connecting, I would try just canceling and trying again. That's usually the best way to try to deal with that. Okay, go kill some wyverns. Merchant. I'll just make a path up. Trying to search for desert spirits, but they're not spawning. Remember, desert spirits only spawn in corrupted desert, so you'll need the desert to be corrupted. I imagine it's not corrupted. Right? The 15-minute timer for Jeremy passed 3 minutes ago. Hey, Jeremy, are you back yet? It's been 15 minutes. Oh, he's back. Damn. You got him, Nesco. Don't put down background walls. What are you doing? We're trying to kill wyverns. If you put down background walls, wyverns won't spawn. Is a pixie farm worth making? Yeah, absolutely. Especially since we don't have a surface hollow. Can it be a single player character? You should make a new character. Now because we have server side characters, okay, I'm gonna go grab a water candle. There's one furniture. It'll wipe any items your character has, but yeah, you need a... You should be able to buy hollowed seeds from the Dryad too, if you wanted to make like a surface hollow. You don't have to get pearl stone. I have somebody's money. I don't know whose it is. We post on the crystal chest at spawn. Sounds good. Sent a DM. Okay, I don't see your DM. Are you sure you sent it to me? What's your name on Discord? Do you need a new name if you used to participate in previous hosts? Yes, new character. We fight Queen Bee? At some point, yeah. Probably not right this second, though. Sent you one as well, but you think you didn't add me? If you join my server, my DMs are open to people that aren't on my friends list. You shouldn't need to, be added as a friend. Like, come on. Look at how good this thing is at killing wyverns. This is great. Feels way more comfortable than using this stinky coast rifle. I don't like this lag. This wyvern's gonna clip into me at some point. You know, a magic mirror? You can kill yourself. I guess we have a solid amount of wormholes, so that should be fine. I was gonna say trying not to pop wormholes like candy, but I think we had someone fishing for specular fish, so we should have a solid body of them. If you're trying to kill wyverns with a shotgun, I would recommend getting exploding bullets. You can buy explosive powder from the arms dealer and empty bullet casings from... Oh, sorry. Explosive powder from the demolitionist and empty bullet casings from the arms dealer. It'll make it a lot more effective on wyverns. Oh, whoops. You're going to stand in one place and dodge left or right to evade the wyvern. There are also harpies. And there's also a lot of multiplayer lag. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Nathan, I guess if that was you in chat asking, I wasn't responding to you because you need to send me your character's name. Oh, hello. Could you not do that? Here's the multiplayer classic. Okay. I would have a much easier time killing wyverns. I appreciate you guys coming to kill wyverns with me, but I think I would have an easier time just by myself. Where for a pixie farm? Anyway, just pick a spot on the surface. I feel like more players just making it more difficult because it makes the wyverns a bit less predictable. It's a lot of people just like jumping up and then immediately getting hit by a wyvern and dying. Should you just fish if you get in? You can do whatever you want. I'm not gonna tell you to live your life. Yeah, the other nice thing is with multiplayer lag, the Phoenix Blaster enemies get updated when they take damage, and because the Phoenix Blaster causes enemies to take damage frequently, it means they get updated more frequently, so what you see on your screen is actually more accurate than when using a slower weapon like the dart rifle, which can be really nice. I gotta say, wyverns are really bad dragons. They're not very good at hoarding money. What kind of dragon has 3 gold to its name? That's a terrible dragon. How much pearl stone for a pixie farm? I mean, strictly speaking, you just need the top layer, but a hollow biome starts at 140 hollowed blocks, I believe. Maybe it's 150. No, jungle's 140. 125? 125, I think. No, it's not 300. It's like 125. It's not many. You don't need a lot. Yeah, 300 is Corruption Crimson, but Hollow needs less. No, Snow is 1,500. In Skyblock World, Snow is 300, but regular world is 1,500. Surely we've gotten Harpy banners, right? I don't even know, because I don't know where a Harpy banner would be. Okay, there it is. It's not alphabetical. It's not. There's no rhyme or reason to try to find this thing. There's 30 banners in the list. It's just trying to look for a vaguely blue one. Starfire is the best melee weapon throughout all of free hard mode and is a tool all the way to Golem. I don't think Starfury is a very good melee weapon. Like, we tried it. Like, as an actual weapon, I don't think it's very good. It's awkward to aim. The damage ceiling isn't that amazing. I really wasn't impressed with it. You can get it like 15 minutes into the game. That doesn't make it the best melee weapon. That means it's pretty easy to get, and I agree it's pretty easy to get, but it's not really that good as an actual weapon. It's great as a tool, but it's not great as a weapon. Can you whitelist a different name? You can just join with your... Just go like Flambeau 2 or something. It's fine. There's no whitelist. Oh, dart rifle. Yeah, it's just... Like, this doesn't feel much better than just using the Phoenix Blaster to kill this Wyvern. And honestly, it just... This feels kind of sad to me. Maybe it's the slow rate of fire. Like, I think it's a little bit better damage. The damage over time effect is pretty good on worms, but... It's quite a shadow of its former self. Doesn't the Phoenix Blaster use a lot of ammo? Yeah, it does. It does. You have no idea what you meant by character password. You got kicked. Are you rejoining? If you're rejoining from yesterday, you know when you joined the server and you had to type /register and you had to set a password for your character? That is your character password. You need that password to rejoin the server. Is it off the character's name? Yes, the server has a list of characters that have joined previously. And if you join with a character that's joined before, instead of typing in the server password, you need to type in the character password. That's how you log in with your server-side characters. For some reason it's not letting you. What is it saying? Is it saying that your password was incorrect? If your password was incorrect, then it's because you were probably typing in the server password or you didn't remember your password correctly. And I can't really do much to help with that. I don't think I can see the passwords. It says you got kicked. What for? Is it giving a reason? I didn't kick you. And multiplayer lag on Wyverns is really annoying. Bleb, I think you got a Wyvern going for you. As a heads up. I'm gonna start getting some of these tools of flights away. We just do hard mode. Okay. Well, I don't know if we have the materials for wings, but once we do, yeah, go ahead and grind a bunch of pixie dust. I think that'll be the best best source of wings we can get. I'll get 480 souls of flight. That should be enough. Yeah, setting up a second pixie farm could help. Did your password as locked since I can't even in the server again. You couldn't join the server. Do I remake retail? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. The server's full right now anyways, so you won't be able to join right now anyways. I would maybe just try again later or something. You won't be able to get in anyways. There's the merchant. I think merchant was at spawn, like top right of spawn, right? Yeah, top right of spawn. Fight a Queen Slime summon. That's good. We could fight Queen Slime. She's a sorcerer armor. Literally, anytime you hit a Wyvern in multiplayer, it just has an ability to teleport to a random location somewhere vaguely nearby. What fun enemies. He's going to teleport a lot because we haven't hit him frequently. There's that multi-hook advantage. Dead? Dead. What happened? Oh, nice. Good spawning trip. Oh, mining trip. Oh, this is on Master Mode, Mr. Axolotl. You at 100 HP, do I get crystals? Yeah, I can get you life crystals in a minute. Yeah, I'll go back home after I pick up these Souls of Flight and get you some. I have a mining chest piece. I can toss your way if you meet me at spawn. Make sure you join the blue team if you're not on the blue team. Yeah, come meet me to the right of spawn, Burbs. Eater of World's Mask, Dwayne the Mouse. On top of a house, I can give you life crystals. Adamantite's better, Radicoi. It's also cheaper. Will Old One's Army be done at all tiers? No. Burbs, are you gonna come for HP? Oh, somebody gave me a bird. I love birds. Rip hybrids then? There's a difference between rip hybrids and we're not doing tier 1 Old One's Army. No, generally I don't think doing Old One's Army for tier 1 is remotely worth it with this many players. Tier 2, the problem is ogre drops don't scale, there's no treasure bag, so it's really awkward. We probably do tier 3, maybe. Alright, try to track the mimic further right if you're gonna be trying to kill a corrupt mimic. It's kind of awkward this close. Okay, there's a Klinger staff. I'll put that in the weapons chest. I don't know who summoned this. Bottom part of the weapons chest. I'm also gonna put the 8 gold coins in there. Alright, I am off to kill some more wyverns. Any Hellstone for Phoenix Blaster? Sure, we've got Hellstone somewhere. We have an imbuing station? No, we haven't killed Queen Bee. We could kill Queen Bee at some point, but... I mean, if people went mining for hard mode ores, we should have molten pickaxes you could shimmer for Hellstone. Yeah, molten armor you could shimmer too. Hey, 4 aglets. Yeah, I'll take it. It's relevant to my interests. We have water candles? Yeah, they should be in the furniture chest. They don't have a single soul of light. I haven't been down to the Underground Hollow. The spawn buffs make a difference for what? The dual dungeons? Honestly, I have no idea. I don't know how the spawning works for those. I don't know if spawn buffs actually matter. Oh, they do make a huge difference. I see, I see. You know, 3x spawns? Damn. Oh yeah, you're farming pixies on the surface, right? Yeah, daytime spawn rates having spawn buffs makes a huge difference. Hey, this guy. Having multiple players also increases spawn rates if you have somebody else near you. Yeah, ammo box is nice to have. It's raining. How do ice golem spawns work in this seed? Do ice golems spawn in the dungeon? Because if so, we could try to get some ice golems. Anyone know? Okay, I'll go. You've seen surface spawns in dungeon? Okay. Don't really have any luck buffs, unfortunately. go grab a kite at least. Kite and not that much money, do I? Shimmer a couple coins. We have mechanic? Surely we have the mechanic, right? Yeah, we have the mechanic. How many hours do I have? 6,000 something. I don't remember the exact number. Oh. Hi. Alright then. Yes, there's those luck bonuses going to good work. King Slime really can't do a whole lot here, huh? I guess he replaced an Ice Slime? I thought King Slime could only spawn on grass. Maybe he did spawn on grass and then just teleported down here. Hey, slimy saddle. Surely the ice golem spawn rates can't be that great here. Because it seems like the spawns are mixed between surface and underground enemies, which is a little awkward. But ice golems only happen in Blizzard? It's raining outside, no? Oh, thanks, no hack day. You should finish the master mode playing the playthrough. I feel like the Zenith is a bit weak because that got nerfed because it's playing on master mode. The Zenith has not been nerfed. Yeah, I don't really know if these work for ice golem spawning. Um. Kill a few more wyverns. Oh, the bacon tip? Yeah. That's dangerous, and Relogic knew it. That's why, can't you not get bacon out of Pigmon Yadas anymore? Wasn't it a 1.4.5 change? I think it was. Out there looking out for their players. Trying to keep them safe. No more vein? No, it's still veining. They haven't found any ice golems. I don't know how dual dungeon spawning works. It's possible ice golems don't spawn down there. If you want to place 1,500 ice on the surface, you could make a surface biome, but yeah. Pick literally anywhere, Ultimage. It doesn't matter. Okay. How are you guys doing in terms of getting hard mode gear and stuff? Do you want to try to fight Queen Slime? We can take a detour down and kill Queen Bee for a Witch Doctor. I'm sure the summoners like that for a Pygmy necklace. Tell you what, I'll come morning, I'll head down to the jungle. We can fight Queen Bee in the big jungle surface or circle arena. Not everyone has to come. It's just Queen Bee. Oh god, no! A horrible chill goes down your spine is the first shadow orb being broken. That's not a hard mode mech spawn. Hard mode mech spawns are you feel vibrations from deep below. This is going to be a terrible night. You feel the air getting colder around you. Nothing to be scared of. How good is Crystal Assassin relative to hard mode or armors? It's similar to tier 2. So like Mythful or Chalcom, it's kind of in that ballpark. Just, you know, in terms of the stats that it gives. Defense, offense, whatever. It's a generalist armor set, so it applies to everything. And of course, you got the dash bonus as well. Try to predict what a wyvern is going to do challenge. Level impossible. Okay. Yeah, I'll head down to the jungle, prepare to fight Queen Bee if anyone wants to come take part in that. Let's see. You got a jungle pylon. Well, can you make the tundra? Just pick a spot. It doesn't matter. The entire world is surface, just wherever. Okay. We want to try to get to the arena. There's no need to fight her over there. Come on. Walk left. I was hoping she would aggro to me, but she didn't seem to feel like it. If she's aggroed to you, just come wormhole to me. And then walk left with me. Oh, those are close to beehive. That would have been better. Oh, this is the corruption, huh? Well, you know, what's a semi-enraged queen bee? I'm sure we'll be fine. So the controls for dash got updated. You need allocated button is way better, is less latency. Yeah. She's getting a little bit fast. A little bit. Got a campfire in here. We have a campfire in here. It's on the right. Alright. Honestly, we'd probably have better luck just in this small area here. To the right. Just so she's not enraged. I'll put down a few platforms. Wall of Flesh fight was yesterday. That's not the best decision anyone's ever made. I think the Eater's found enough way that it won't aggro to us. Would have been a little awkward if we were still in the corruption doing that, though. Eater, why? No, they didn't. They were just trying to smash orbs. Can you do Wall of Flesh? You? No. Dude, the Wall of Flesh is like 200,000 HP. You're not soloing the Wall of Flesh. No, we can do the Wall of Flesh at some point, but not right now. It says pre-mech right now. We got a cursed hammer to the left. Watch out for that guy. Yeah. She's going to be a lot easier if you walk to the right. Like, 10 blocks. Come on, just walk to the right like 10 blocks. That's all it takes. Okay, should be able to get a witch doctor now. I mean, generally, I just ask that people, you know, try to play cooperatively and not troll or anything. Little turtle. Any way to reduce lag? Not really. In mobility stuff? I can put roller skates in the accessories chest. That's about the best I can do. If you... Oh, yeah. Come see me to the right, Flambeau. I'll get 200. No, we're not going to fight Skeletron Prime right now. I mean, I'll take one later, but I guess you can give it to me for now. Is there a demon altar anywhere? We've smashed most of the demon altars we've come across. I'm sure there are some in the world, but you'll have to go find one. Demon altar below Shimmer? Okay. The left chest is the hard mode chest, Radicore. We've got the Witch Doctor, Tyrone, if you guys want to go do that. Sure. Okay, and then we've got more life crystals in the ores and bars chest too. Do you see where I am? Whoever wanted the Shimmer, or the Demon Altar? It's right here. Take the Prime Summon. I mean, I'm to the right of spawn if you want to give it to me. I guess you're over here. I see you. Hello? Hey, Walker. Yeah, and remember, make sure that you remember the password that you set for your character. You'll need it if you want to log in on subsequent days. We're gonna fight Queen Slime here. Do you have the Queen Slime summon? Hey, Nimbus Rod. You can have the Magic River. I don't particularly want it. Party girl and it's raining right now, so yep. Okay, we've got a hollow pylon set up. Need a good melee weapon? Free mech's a little rough. Honestly, you'd probably be more effective just like using a adamantite repeater or something, but Dower of Pow's not bad. I want to try to get that. There's a skeleton merchant here. How was Swords of Flight? I got like 300 in the hard mode trust. Alright, he's selling a guide to plant fiber cordage. That's not great. He's selling a yo-yo glove. If anyone's got 50 gold and wants a yo-yo glove, you guys can come down to the hollow pylon. There's a skeleton merchant selling a yo-yo glove right now. At the hollow pylon. Just come to the hollow pylon, and then he's right above that. Yeah, Pixie Dust is probably your best bet for wings. So, is anyone actually coming to this skeleton merchant? There's still any room in the game? Right now we're full up. If somebody had said they wanted it, I've been sitting here for a couple minutes. Nobody's come to buy anything from him. It's 99 pixie dust for wing groups. Hey, light shard. Hollow pylon is down. Well, did an NPC die? It's probably just an NPC dying. I'm sure they'll respawn. Are those spawning on top of me, or am I tripping? I feel like those guys just phase into existence on top of me. Enemies have set spawn locations, so like they do just spawn on top of you, but that one felt particularly egregious. Where we at? 23 crystals. That's a solid amount. Alright, Clothier's back. Does that turn the pylon back on? Yeah, hollow pylon should be back to working now. Oh god, this gastropod spawning now because it's nighttime. Does lag ever get better? I don't know. Where are you connecting from? Are you like not in the US? Like Middle East, Europe, Asia, something like that? Usually lag gets worse in the late game, not better, yeah. Because more projectiles, more things to keep track of, whatever. Ireland on the world's shittiest laptop. Yeah, that's gonna hurt a bit. Volume spread and dual dungeon seed must be crazy. I'm not sure. I don't know how it works. There's no V. I imagine it'd be hard to quarantine, but this whole seed's kind of scuffed to begin with, honestly. Yeah, so how have you guys felt about early hard mode? I haven't been a huge fan. It's similar to regular early hard mode, but it's a bit, I don't know, soulless. Just kind of bored, yeah. Just kind of show up and shoot things. Okay, let's fight Queen Slime in the morning. Okay, maybe like 7 minutes, 6 minutes, something like that. I don't know what time it is exactly, but it's 4:30 and somewhere between 6 and 7 minutes. That'll be a good source of armor if you're still looking for that. It's got blade staff. Really just those two things, but... ooh, hollow mimic. Oh, get another jump. I realize. Yeah, watch out for the hollow mimic. He's a dastardly fella. I got you money. Hi, I can give that back to you. Although I might take a 30 gold cut because I think I dropped 30 gold at one point that you picked up. Hey, Illuminate Hook. There you go. Okay, accessories chest, I'm putting some Star Cloaks. Weapons chest, I'll put a Nimbus Rod. Keep these souls of light on myself so I can make mech summons when I need them. What's the weirdest game Terraria should collab with? Weirdest? Terraria should get a collab with like Lethal Company. You got a Terraria level in Lethal Company, you just got like a Moon Lord in there. You go into the dungeon. Ultra Kill. Yeah, you get the Terraria level in Ultra Kill. I feel like basically any 3D game that has a Terraria level has entertainment value. I got a candy cane hook. I'm gonna put that in accessories. Along with some homies boots. Some extra shoe spikes. Feral Claws, Anklet of the Wind, another Feral Claws. Plenty of Feral Claws. Cloud in a bottle. Okay, so for the sake of summoning Queen Slime, Bleb, you're up by... Actually, you know what, I'll just make it an artificial hollow somewhere to do this easily. Make it a bit simpler. Where's a hollow block? Good question. I'm sure I can pick some up somewhere. Bracken would be a sick Terraria, Bob. 75 suspicious looking eyes in the boss summons chest. Hands off to the left. Why is the Dryad living in someone's basement? Locked up behind a trap door. This feels like a crime scene I'm witnessing. Yeah, I mean, the game I would want to see Terraria collab with the most, I think a Rain World collab would be pretty sick. I just like slug cats. Other games. I don't know. I feel like the crossover content in Terraria can be a little hit or miss sometimes. Some of it I feel like it's been done well. Some of it doesn't always translate with the best. The devs do usually try, but it's just some gameplay stuff doesn't translate to Terraria well. I think a good example is the Old Ones Army, where the Old Ones Army event isn't really very fun. It can be fun sometimes as a side thing, but I feel like the main reason I like doing the Old Ones Army is because it gives really good items, less than because the event's actually, like, particularly fun. Especially, like, single player, high difficulty. It can really not feel great. Someday Terraria gets official Final Fantasy V collab. Actually, you know what would be an entertaining crossover? You know what game has a lot of very goofy, entertaining crossovers? Monster Hunter. I like the Witcher collab in Monster Hunter, where, like, Geralt just shows up at one point in Monster Hunter World, or, like, the Resident Evil collab. Just get a Terraria collab where, like, the guide just shows up. You play as the guide. He pulls out his guide hammer and beats the shit out of, like, the Moon Lord, or, like, the Eye of Cthulhu or something. Okay, let's fight Queen Slime. I'm gonna go ahead and summon her off to the left to spawn. I put some things there, so if you want to take part in the fight, go ahead over there. I want to prove a point. Got an ammo box somewhere, right? I think somebody said, yeah, here it is. Hopefully the next collab will have to do with the desert. How come it's got no bosses? I don't know if every biome needs a boss. Okay, so I'm gonna summon Queen Slime. You guys just wait here. Just wait here, okay? Don't follow me. I'm just gonna lead Queen Slime over. If you guys... We're just gonna keep moving. There's a giant harpy feather here. We're just gonna keep moving. So I'm just gonna have her follow me. So just sit tight over there. This must be it. Oh, wings first? Nah, I'm fine. I don't like how much she's lagging. I don't like this at all. Okay. Once she covers this hill here, you guys can... Yeah, we're good. Let's try to get her all the way to the arena. Okay. So keep moving. Feel free to shoot her, but remember to keep moving to the right, because we're trying to get her to the arena. Terraria X Blue Archive. Is that one of those anime games? Like the gacha games? I don't remember. Well, you need 600k HP? Yeah, multiplayer scaling gets pretty intense. But we are doing a lot of damage to her. Keep that in mind. By the way, if people watching the stream, how's the audio balancing? Is the in-game audio kind of loud? Is it good level. I just want to mic down anything like that. Do a lot of damage. She also does a lot of damage to us. Yeah, but we can respawn. She can. Gamers never die. They just respawn. It's good? Okay. Alright, let's try to not have her at spawn, because that way if people are respawning, you don't want to, you know, get stun locked by slimes and stuff. This Queen Slime is stronger than most Calamity endgame bosses. So I think she summons less in this phase, which is honestly quite nice. Because those spiked slimes that were shooting off projectiles are the ones that were really messing with me. I'm not fond of Queen Slime. I gotta say, hot take. I know Queen Slime's a very, very popular boss in the community, but me, personally, I'm not so fond of this Queen Slime lady. Where's our nurse? She's not here, right? The fight sucks? Yeah, and having so many projectiles everywhere certainly doesn't help. Because I can't tell what's a Queen Slime projectile and what's just a regular guy projectile. Is. I love just seeing the anchor flop all the way down. Got me. Unholy arrows look suspiciously like the spike projectiles. I keep thinking that they're those things right there. They're like bluish purple ones. We've only got like 2 regular queen slimes left. We're almost there. We've done a little dual dungeoning. 1 or 2. Well, 2. Exactly 2 dual dungeoning. I do not like how much he's lagging. Yeah, God, it's unreactable. What the fuck is Jeremy doing? I see you. What kind of server am I running? A dual dungeons server? Master mode? I'm not sure I understand the question. Hey, Milk. How you doing? Alright, she's almost dead. What a god-awful fight. Okay, like, all I'm saying is a Phoenix Blaster putting in 79,000, you know, 3rd best in the server damage on Queen Slime, a boss that it doesn't even have a particularly good matchup against when it's not even dealing damage to, like, all the ads that well because it doesn't have good crowd control. Like, that's pretty good. Sure, is it the best possible weapon? No, but that's a very, very respectable performance. Oh, 1 and 2 using? Also, I wasn't using minions. A lot of people were using minions for supplemental damage. I wasn't. Stormbow for 1. That checks out. Yeah, what were you using, John, dual dungeons? Any health now? Oh, right. Yeah. Sorry. Meteor Staff? Yeah. Those both check out. They're easy to hit with, which I think is a huge part of it. Just being able to hit Queen Slime. They kind of do area denial stuff. Yeah, Titanium Repeater is a solid weapon. But, like, the Phoenix Blaster is a respectable weapon in early hard mode. It's not the literal best option, but it's very, very respectable. Okay, I'm gonna put Crystal Assassin and Hood and Pants in an armor chest. Yeah, I believe the server's full. Okay, let's clear out some of this stuff. Yeah, guys, the idea behind a communal summon chest is that it's very easy to share some instead of everyone needing to have their own. You can just pull it out of a chest. So, try to just keep it in there if there's one. All the video question needs is prettier particle effects. Okay, I'd rather have this, right? 19 versus 15. 7 versus 6. 10 versus 8. Question is just, is the set bonus that much stronger? I don't like the set bonus on this thing, so I'm just gonna up to Mithril. It's my favorite shark. I'm a big fan of sawtooth sharks. Okay, I think a slot just opened. Well, got filled pretty quickly. Okay, how would you guys feel about fighting maybe the twins the night after this? What kind of weapons are you guys working with? Dart rifles. Oh no, those are repeaters. Titanium repeater. Solid. Meteor staff. No, it was somebody leaving Mars. You're good. Blade staff, firecracker. I don't think firecracker's a great whip for the blade staff. You'd probably want to get something else. I imagine even just like a snapthorn would probably be better than firecracker, right? Because firecracker is percentage. Spinal tap. You can probably have to spinal tap. I'd put item in chat. I'll click it with chat open. Yeah, I just try to get a respectable weapon, something with some range. The twins are a pretty easy boss in multiplayer because you can split them, and then you only have to deal with one twin at a time. You know, if you don't have a good weapon, you can just get like a titanium repeater, adamantite repeater. Not sure why you did that. I was very, very avoidable, but we're strong enough we can just go down and kill Queen Bee again. Speaking of which, let's just go ahead and do that now. Don't take her away from the NPCs. We don't want this pylon getting destroyed. Do not be near the... Please go away from the NPCs. Go away from the NPCs. If this pylon gets destroyed, it'll be much more inconvenient. See a decent spot off to the left. A little ways. Yeah. This spot seems fine. We can do it here. Feel like you can do anything against Queen Slime? Queen Slime's much, much harder than any of the mechs, to be honest. The only nice thing about Queen Slime is there's no timer, but in terms of actual difficulty during the fight, Queen Slime is way harder than any of the mechs. So, like, just because you couldn't do anything against Queen Slime, that doesn't mean you can't do anything against the mechs. Remember, for the twins, it's literally going to be one twin, which fires, like, one not particularly fast projectile and occasionally dashes in their first phase. That's really not that difficult to handle. Did you check the armor chest for, I didn't get Crystal's Assassin helmet. Blade Staff doesn't really need Eager, though. It depends on the enemy, but generally, yeah, 25 defense will penetrate most things perfectly adequately. Why are we fighting Queen Bee in hard mode? Because somebody summoned Queen Bee, and we don't really have a choice. Yeah, I guess there's your lesson for the day. Don't go to the jungle with flower petal set bonus. Just destroys Queen Bee larva. Oh, make sure you put your money in a piggy bank to try to save that Advent. Kind of curious. I mean, respectable performance from Dart Rifle. With Thirst. Hey, Nectar. I'd rather have a Turtle. Somebody gave me fairy wings. I don't know why. I already have this stuff for wings myself. I got a giant harpy feather, so I can just, I was gonna make those. So I'll put the extra wings in the accessories chest. Okay, I'm just gonna put them in the accessories chest. I don't want to have to deal with trying to manage things. No, I don't need them. I just don't really care that much about wings. Like, they're fine. But your PC was running at 1 FPS with the stream? Damn. Okay, tonight we're gonna fight the twins. Alright? So try to do whatever preparation you need. Whatever that is. What weapon do you go for? If you're in doubt, you can just make a, like, adamantite repeater. Alright, that's a very solid weapon. We've got plenty of cursed flames, I think. You can make cursed arrows. Not a unicorn here. Did you guys know water candles specifically buff the spawn rates of unicorns? Someone had said that to me the other day. Like how water candles buff the spawn rates of probes and wyverns. I don't actually know if it was true, but I don't know why they make that up. You open chat and you alt-click it. So have your inventory open, chat open, and alt-click the item. So hold down alt and then... Do you have the inventory open? Because otherwise... Oh, sorry. The chat open. Chat. You need your chat and your inventory open. Come and get you a pygmy staff. You'll have to wait a little bit. That one doesn't come until after Plantera. Well, I mean, 260 HP is more than a lot of people have. A lot of people are just at 200. Here, I think making more heart lanterns, honestly, might be better than 20 HP on any one person. We lost our heart lantern after the Eater. Somebody picked it up and it got lost somewhere. So making another heart lantern, I think, would be quite helpful. There's one here, but... you know, just spacing things out a bit, because there's so many people, not everyone's going to be in range of one. Oh, there are heart lanterns in the dungeon? So you chat an item, you need to open chat and open your inventory and alt-click the item. Yo, Mouse, I can get you another life crystal to get to 200. Just meet me to the right of spawn. There were aglets. I don't know if there were still aglets. What do you... oh, thanks. Yeah, I mean, 4 aglets on a server with 24 players is going to get snapped up pretty quickly. Okay, so about 9 minutes, we'll fight the twins. So yeah, please make sure you've got a weapon that can do something. If you've got a short-range melee weapon, that's not going to do much. Oh, is it the dinosaur mount? Hey, Altakilik. What is that? Oh, we've got confetti slimes. Every time I open Terraria, I find a new type of slime that Relogic added in 1.4.5. I assume these ones just spawn during parties. Can I hit the Gog slime? I have no idea what that is. Oh, we got a traveling merchant. Anyone want to see what he's selling? Nothing too good. The sake buff whip speed? Yep. Okay. Got food. Grab a couple of potions. Arms dealer. A little more ammo. I'm still dead? No? Somebody move him? Somebody did move him over here. Or he just died and moved back in here. Where is... Am I blind? Somebody must have tried to move him. Where's the corrupt area nearest? Jungle pylon to the left of it. Where did the arms dealer go? Like, he exists. I see his house here. But I don't see him anywhere. I'm still on top of the slime. Which slime? Bottom right of the world. Oh, he's in there? What the hell is he doing there? Okay, well, I guess I'll find more balls than the arms from the arms dealer then. Maybe someone's trying to set up a desert pylon or something. Okay, as a reminder, twins tonight. The way we're going to fight the twins, by the way. We're going to try to split them up. So, you know, roughly half the people take Spasmatism, run to one side. Retinaser, run to the other side. Try to keep them apart. And then fight gets a lot easier. Oh, thank you. Which twin is better for beam sword? I'm not sure the beam sword is particularly effective against either one of them. I don't think there's much of a difference. No, just go with whichever one's there, because if you try to force one, the twins might not aggro to you. The main thing is to keep in mind. Mostly Spasmatism second phase. He doesn't keep a consistent aggro when he's dashing, so just assume he's going to dash at you if he's in his second phase and he's about to dash. Should buff flail so that is a very silly dinosaur mount, yeah. How come the dinosaur gets to use a weapon, but the mouse doesn't? That seems like bullshit. I've seen a mouse hold a sword before. Hands? I'm sorry, mice have paws. A mouse could hold something. Mice can pull levers. Why is Dino helping? That's just Dispouted dinosaur culture, man. You gotta respect it. Where are HP potions? You can buy regular HP potions from the merchant. Where's the arms dealer? He's lost right now. Here, somebody had given me some extra musket balls. I'll put my musket balls in the weapons chest. We've got empty bullet casings and musket balls in the weapons chest. It's about 5,000 of each, so you should be able to get whatever you need. Can dinosaur get drunk? Yeah. Mice can get drunk. That one's not exclusive to dinosaurs. I've seen a drunk mouse before. Would a repeater be better than a whip for summoner? Depends if you can get close enough to whip. I mean, with blade staff, the thing is the twins can be kind of an awkward range for whipping, but generally speaking, if you can hit the whip, it's going to be better. Just out there smashing altars. Okay, 20 seconds, I'm summoning the twins, so head on to spawn. Okay. Got Retinator. Taking Retinator left, so if you've got Spasmatism, keep him to the right, not the left. And if you have Retinator, do not go right with Retinator. We're trying to go left with him. If we can try to keep him at a lower elevation, that's good for people trying to hit him. If you fly high, people can't really hit him as effectively, so, you know, bear that in mind. I put on map overlay. Problem is, this is ugly. It makes it a lot easier to see where the boss is when he's off screen, but god is it ugly. Yeah, twins, way easier than Queen Slime. The twins don't flood the screen with a million projectiles just by existing. Careful, Spasmatism's coming to the left a bit. Remember, we don't want to lead Retinator to the right. Do not lead Retinator to the right. That's going to bring him over to where Spasmatism is, and then it's going to get a lot harder because we're going to have both of the twins in the same spot. So try not to do that. Yeah, normally I would not have fought Queen Slime, but I figured we could take her without much issue. We've been pushing a lot of damage on Retinator, not much on Spasmatism, it looks like. So we'll have to go help out over there. What hit me? Oh, spasm from off screen. Yeah, guys, try to keep spasm to the right, so he doesn't do that. Honestly, the worst part about playing on a corruption world is that in multiplayer, everyone's using cursed things, and it makes it really hard to see where Spasmodism's projectiles are. Like, I can't tell what's going on here. I don't know what's gonna hurt me. I don't know what isn't. I don't know what's a cursed arrow. I don't know what's a cursed flame projectile. I can't tell anything, man. Remember, try not to keep him high, because if you keep him high, then we can't shoot him. Can you shimmer curse flames to Ichor? Don't believe so. Can't say with 100% confidence they didn't add that in 1.4.5, but I have heard nothing about that, and it wasn't a thing before that, so I doubt it. Someone stole the group summon. I'm sure they'll put it back. I'm sure it was an accident. It happens sometimes. Okay, so yeah, once he gets to his second phase, remember, he will just change who he's dashing at on a dime. You always have to expect him to be dashing at you, okay? It doesn't matter if he's not chasing after you. When he starts dashing, expect him to dash at you. Yeah, we're doing fine. We'll win the fight. You're okay. This is, I mean, very clean twins fight. It's going real well. You're losing your cursor? Oh, dude, it's so hard to tell where it is. I'm just going off instinct. I'm not looking for a cursor. Okay, maybe one more dash cycle. It reminds me of in the underwater world, the twins, the Coast Flames from Spasmodism, had like no range to it. Okay. I mean, very respectable performance from Phoenix Blaster. Above average. Yeah, Daedalus is very good. Phoenix Blaster does hurt a lot on Corruption Worlds compared to Crimson because it gets shut down a bit more by defense. But yeah, that's very, very solid performance. Yeah, please don't type slash boss damage though, because like it's just gonna flood up chat. Hey, Sextus Wings, nice. Oh, is it client side? If it's client side, then it's not an issue. Oh, that would make sense. Then yeah, in that case, never mind. Yeah, you can feel free to type it. How come it was doing a bunch of them then? It like does one for each player. It's kind of silly. Okay. Yeah, you guys want to do Skeletron Prime after this? No, do Skeletron Prime or Destroyer? Destroyer? Honestly, I'd probably feel a little better about Destroyer. You got to buy Unholios. You can buy them at any time of day, huh? You can just buy them now. You obviously able to sell them at any time of day in hard mode. Doesn't need to be nighttime. Yeah, we can do the Destroyer tonight. Are we out of Curse Flames? That's unfortunate. I'll go grab some with them. I think we have plenty of Curse Flames. If someone must have taken them because they were not in the chest. They're not in the hard mode chest. There's nothing in there. It's fine. It's pretty trivial to get more. Yeah, guys, remember, try not to take stuff out of the communal summon chest, because it's for people to share. If you need wings, you can buy wings from the Steampunker. Jetpack. Fish, not shark. Gertrude. Gertrude's pretty cool. Yeah, life crystal. Oh yeah, and you could farm for an unholy trident or fire feathers, or you could try to get the some of the jungle wings, butterfly wings, bee wings, whatever. Those are some options on the table now if you're not sure what to do. I'll try the Coast Rifle on the Destroyer, see how it holds up now. Kind of curious. No, the Old One's army with this many players really just isn't worth it, because the Ogre's only going to drop one weapon. He doesn't have a treasure bag, remember. Brain Cthulhu or Eater of Worlds? I usually prefer fighting the Brain. I don't find the Eater to be a very fun boss. Ghost Starts and Destroyer are great. They used to be great. I'm curious on how they are now. They've removed the piercing. It's still some AoE damage, and it should be solid. It's not going to be as good as it was, but, you know, it's probably still at least okay. So it's going to be better to save. We can use some Defender medals now, but remember, we can save our Defender medals to just jump to tier 3 stuff. Yeah, if you want, someone can go get Defender medals. Gives Tavern Keep Beef 10 for free. Yeah, I know. And I'm saying that when it gets to tier 3, we don't want to use all of our Defender medals because we can use 60 for a sentry, 50-50 for armor set, you know? But yeah, you can get 10 for free. I'm just saying, you know, make sure we don't use all of it, because it's going to be really tough going into tier 3 Old One's army with no sentry, and if we don't have 60 medals for free, it's kind of miserable. Yeah, Gungnir is quite nice. How do you think a true Xena 16 multiplayer would go? Probably just not very fun. The thing with stuff like that is you have to understand that most people playing multiplayer are not playing at a particularly high skill level. So most of the people trying to play 16-player True Zenith would just be dying nonstop and wouldn't be having a fun time. It would be like T-Day, but worse. Because there'd be fewer people, the world gen would be a lot more annoying, and we wouldn't be starting with handguns. I think we're already despawned. Jeez. Yeah, I think this seed has been less annoying in hard mode. The start of the game was quite frustrating. I don't know that I like this, but it's less annoying than it was, I felt. It's kind of just, I don't know. It feels kind of hollow to me, where I'm just kind of going to a place. Everything's already dug out, so I'm not really digging anything. And then there's just kind of enemies that are showing up. They're not even like spawning in normal ways. They're just kind of showing up on screen. And I'm just kind of shooting them. And that's, it's okay. But I don't particularly like it. I do think it's worse than just a regular seed, but I guess there's some novelty to it trying it for the first time. It's like normal Terraria, just kind of weird, yeah. I wouldn't say it's easier or harder, it's just kind of weird. They didn't lock the temple door? I don't see anything wrong with that. Makes the temple key completely useless, though. Kind of silly. It's a bit linear, which is anti-Terraria. Yeah, pre-hard mode, I didn't enjoy the way that it locked all of your progression options by just being annoying and jacking up spawn rates and throwing ghosts at you. I haven't felt like it's been terribly linear in hard mode. Do I need a destroyer summon? No, I have the destroyer summons. Alright, so about 6 minutes, we'll fight the destroyer. Make sure you've got a weapon that can pierce. If you have a weapon that cannot pierce, what you can do is just buy unholy arrows from the arms dealer. He's to the right of spawn. Those have 5x piercing. Use that with a basic repeater or make a hollowed repeater. That's a very respectable weapon for the destroyer. 42, that's plenty. There you go. Have some life crystals. We save any demon altars? There should be one underneath the shimmer from what I remember. I love the optic staff updating and just teleporting all over the place when it's shooting. Because of desync. Okay. I'll put an extra dart rifle in the weapons chest. Did I even put it in there? There we go. Now it's in there. Just go to the corruptor in this world? Yep. Yep. It's in the corruption. There's a corruption chest at the end of that part of the dungeon. Any chance we can fight some corrupt mimics so you can shimmer the putrid scent? Oh, right, we can shimmer putrid scents. I might swap over to a tank build in that case, honestly. I forgot about that. Because I've got a putrid scent. Yeah. I might do that. Well, it wouldn't be tonight anyways. Okay, 2.5 minutes, we'll summon the destroyer, okay? Flesh Knuckles, the Life Levita. Crimson biome? We don't have a crimson biome. No graveyards. Well, we're going to be fighting the destroyer in 2 minutes, so we'll be fine. If, I mean, generally helpful stuff, you can fish for materials for wormhole potions. That's not bad. Crystal darts pierce now. I think they bounce 4 times. Not 100% sure on that. Maybe it's still 6, but they just have heavy damage fall off. How long until destroyer? It'll be at 7:30 p.m., so in a minute and a half, 90 seconds. Yeah, Unholy Arrows come from Arms Dealer. Where's the die trader? Probably Goblin under Cavern Pylon. Yeah, Cavern Pylon. Or the fishing rods? No idea. I mean, you can just make one. Or buy one from the mechanic's rod. Actually, I don't know if we have an angler, so I don't think you can buy a mechanic's rod. Yeah, we have to make a spot to spawn the angler to get the mechanic's rod, because she only sells it when the angler's in the world, and there's currently no angler. Okay, 45 seconds. Yeah, Daedalus is quite good. Very, very respectable weapon. Of course, dart rifles aren't allowed to be good, but, sure, Daedalus is fine. Okay, he's on the left. Alright, make sure to manage probes. They're going to be popping out, so we don't want to ignore all the probes, right? Make sure we're taking care of them whenever they pop out as best you can. Didn't Daedalus get like 3 nerfs in a row on release? No, I'm pretty sure the Daedalus was very, very strong for years. It took a very long time for it to get nerfed. I think it wasn't until 1.4, wasn't it, like 2015 to 2020? It was unnerfed and very, very strong. And when it did get nerfed, the Daedalus didn't really get nerfed at all. It got like a small damage nerf, and it reduced how many arrows it would fire at once with holy, piercing, type arrows. So like holy, unholy, jesters, maybe one other. But for the most part, holy arrows got nerfed. Holy arrows have been nerfed into the ground. They used to spawn 2 stars that pierced for 100% damage. Now they spawn, like 2 stars that don't pierce and deal 33% damage, which is way, way worse. It's something like the Destroyer. And in general is a shadow of what it used to be. But Daedalus didn't actually get nerfed very much. With Daedalus, by the way, I'm pretty sure Unholy probably works better on the Destroyer than Holy at this point. Holy Daedalus hasn't really been great on the Destroyer for a while. The probes are tanky? Yeah, that's multiplayer scaling for you. Well, the probes are pretty much all out, so he's kind of a sitting duck here. It just kind of shoot. Arms dealer should reach the Vitus spawn if you need to get something there. Unless someone moved him again. Maybe they did. Good. Oh, holy shit, he's moving fast. Maybe it's just lag. It looked like he was like riding a roller coaster. He was zipping around. His head hit you and you died 10 seconds later? Damn. Doing the anime trope of being cut in half with a katana and not realizing you're dead for another 10 seconds. 2.6 million HP? Yeah. He's struggling to come out of the earth. He'll come out when he's ready. Yeah, let's, well, it's a bit late now, but generally it's a good idea to try to keep him away from spawn. Okay, where's that treasure bag? Okay, it's right to the left of spawn. Yo, shout out to Traps and Debuffs, Big 231. I mean, that's not bad. It's not as good as a Daedalus, but, you know, 280,000 damage off a Cursed Rifle. That's not bad. You scroll up in chat, arrow keys. Alright, yeah, we got Mega Shark now. Okay, I think I might end the stream for today after Skeletron Prime, just because I've got some homework I want to do tonight. I don't want to be streaming for too long, and I think we can reasonably get through Plantera and the other stuff. So let's say night after this we'll fight Skeletron Prime. Okay. And yeah, Skeletron Prime. Just, you know, shoot him. It's pretty straightforward. I think I make a hollowed repeater at this point. Deadly, that's fine. Arrows. Yeah, we're making progress pretty quickly. I think progressing in dual dungeons seems to be a fair bit faster than regular. Just because everything's kind of just thrown at you. And I think a lot of players are able to gear up more quickly. It's kind of how it feels. Hey, Sea Tyrant. Or Sea Tyrant? Probably Sea Tyrant. What do you think, 1.4.5? I like 1.4.5. I think it's nice even just solely off of, you know, revitalizing the Terraria community a bit, given new content to work with. It's quite nice. If you guys want, we could do an Eclipse to pass the time before Skeletron Prime. Get bat wings, moonstone, stuff like that. And you guys can go fight Deerclops yourself if you want. It shouldn't be that hard, but you can do both at once. Pumpkin Moon, we're pre-Plantera. We can't really do a Pumpkin Moon. Remember, this is going to be a pre-Plantera Eclipse, so the really dangerous stuff is not going to be super useful. Yeah, you guys can go fight Deerclops yourself, but I'm going to be doing an Eclipse, and you'll have Eclipse enemies going on at the same time. But you're welcome to summon him if you'd like. Her. Oh. Actually, she's quite close. Okay, well, I mean, we've got 90 seconds till daytime anyway, so. Technically, isn't Pumpkin Moon just post-Skeletron Prime? You need Ectoplasm. You'd be a little hard-pressed to get Ectoplasm without killing Plantera. The dungeon's at the end of the left dungeon. Burps. You'll need to go past the jungle in the left dungeon. Jetpack only during the day? No, it's only during certain moon phases. If the steampunker isn't selling it today, she should be selling it in the morning. Yeah, if you just dig straight down from the jungle pylon, that'll get you there fairly safely. That was anticlimactic. It's a pre-hard mode boss. Don't know what you're expecting. Here, I'm gonna put an eye bone in the chest, just because I feel like that's thematic, you know. Particle vomit. Can we do a quick wall of flesh? Tell you what, we'll summon a quick wall of flesh after this, so after Skeletron Prime, okay? We'll do one quick wall of flesh after Skeletron Prime, then we'll end for the day. Hey, Moonstone, nice. Yeah, stuff we can get here. Celestial shell pieces, moonstone, whatnot. Broken batwing, which can make a post-plant tier of wings. Quite good. It's really about it, honestly. Also get banners so that when you do a post-plant Terra Eclipse, it'll be safer. Yeah, broken hero swords post-plant Terra. Yeah, vampires are the main guys to try to kill. There's the eye treasure bag. Did we kill the eye or did it flee? Yeah, I don't think we did enough damage. No, it didn't flee because of the solar eclipse. It fled because it hit 4:30 a.m. But any good solar eclipse melee weapons? No, there are no solar eclipse melee weapons you can get right now. No, Demon Scythe is post all 3 mechs. We don't have Reaper spawning yet. Did someone paint all the grass? It came like that. Unholy Trident's potent for 1 mech? Yep, you could go to the Underworld, try to get an Unholy Trident. An axe upgrade. Man, I don't know what it is. The dart rifle just feels so underwhelming to me. The damage numbers on it aren't bad, but just something about the way that it's shooting just feels incredibly unsatisfying to me. It's a combination of the SFX, the slow rate of fire. It just feels pathetic. Alright, let's try to get these banners down. Try to navigate to where the hell the banner is. Thank you, Relogic. Is the dart pistol better? Yeah, I feel the dart pistol feels more satisfying. I usually use it with Ichor darts. Does the witch doctor sell the pygmy staff at night? He sells the pygmy necklace at night in the jungle. He doesn't sell the pygmy staff. Yeah, we're gonna do Skeletron Prime tonight. We have crate / sonar potions? I don't believe so, no. We don't really have coral or much water leaf, I don't think. Time doesn't matter. You can definitely time out against Skeletron Prime. I think we'll be okay, but it's a thing that can happen. Hey, an aglet. Nice. Creature from the deep. Possessed. Another Fritz. Yeah, Solar Eclipse is quite long. Don't feel like you have to sit here for the entire Solar Eclipse if there's something else you'd like to do. I'm just doing this to pass the time, so I've got something to do. Oh, is that bat transformation? Nice. Damn. The Eclipse doesn't want to give me the Neptune shell. Come on, man, I deserve it. Do you have any idea what I've been through? Everything I've done, everything I've sacrificed, and you won't even let me pick up the Neptune shell? Or any of these drops? They're just taunting me. They only let me get presents. Oh. I can pick up money now. Does that mean... No, these are just fake drops, I guess. Yeah, they're gone. Damn. Vampire and mouse violence. You hate to see it. I got 60 gold on me. Oops. On older version, you get Terrorblade after one mech. Yeah, you can, but the Terrorblade is also a lot worse. Keep in mind. The fuck's he doing up there? I got off screen by an Izor. Damn. And the vampire had mouse violence again. Go forward, creatures. Your game crashed? Oh, that's unfortunate. Hey, a Neptune shell, nice. Yeah, I love that the Neptune shell works when you're a mouse and you become wet mouse. It's just... Wet mouse isn't really much better than regular mouse. It's fun, but I don't really know much... I didn't really find much you could do with it. Okay, vampire doing a drive-by through the world. Yeah, come on, just sit on the ground, please. Yeah, roller skates are ridiculous. For a pre-boss mount, it's such a ridiculous level of mobility. Dungeon is 100% looted? I have no idea. The dungeon's quite big. I don't know if we fully looted it. Okay, about 6 minutes, we'll fight Skeletron Prime, okay? You need the Muramasa? I wouldn't get that attached to having a Terror Blade. Like, you don't need... There are plenty of other good post-plan Terror melee weapons. You do not need a Terror Blade. And if you can't get a Muramasa, it's totally fine to get other stuff. There's plenty of other good weapons. You've got the recently buffed Paladin's Hammer. You've got the Possessed Hatchet. You've got all the other Zenith pieces at that stage in the game. Influx Waver, Horseman's Blade, Keybrand at this point. Very, very good. buffed a lot. There's tons of other stuff you could use, so you don't feel like you have to get a Terror Blade. Yeah, Seedler's pretty good. And all the banners aren't even near each other. Yeah, True Excal puts in a lot of work too. Very good weapon. Have we gotten any of the broken bat wings? Are you looking for a group? Well, I mean, you got a group. Well, where are your group? We're playing. Rainbow Rod has entered the fray. Rest in peace if you're one of the people whose computer lags when people use the Rainbow Rod. Did that actually happen? Yeah, I know some people have PCs that lag in response to the Rainbow Rod. I know there's a thing in some of the other multiplayer playthroughs we've done. But I don't know if that's a thing here. Okay, 3 minutes, Skeletron Prime, okay? Oh, we'll be fighting him to the left of spawn, just like the other guys. No, multiplayer Skyblock just sounds miserable. It's too easy for someone to accidentally ruin things for everyone. Hey, Moonstone. Nice. Night Owl does literally nothing for you? I don't know. Light settings might change that. It certainly does stuff on color light. Yeah, you can buy wings from the Steampunker jetpack. I don't know if she's selling them today, but... No, the world had to have spawned with a shiny red balloon. I don't think it's possible for a world to spawn without a shiny red balloon. Unless it's for the worthy. But it might have only had one and somebody might have taken it. Only one is guaranteed. Is Eager the best reforged with the blade staff? No, generally not. Unless you're fighting an enemy with really high defense, such that makes a big difference. Duke Fishron, Empress of Light, maybe it has a case, but... Getting armor for everyone a problem with this many players? No, not really. Because a lot of armor can come from bosses, like Hollowed armor and Queen Slime armor and stuff like that. So we can do stuff like that to gear people up. And in a large world, you do get a lot of just drops. Oh, sorry, like hard mode ores spawning, and then people can just mine for them. So we have a lot of those. I mean, not everyone's getting, you know, tier 3 armor. I've got mythful armor right now, but it's not too hard getting people geared up. Yeah, one-tick mining speed is awesome. And having titanium in the world really helps with that, because that lets you get one-tick mining speed. Yeah, and people could already have gotten hollowed armor. You just have to pull together stuff, but... Yeah. So yeah, after we fight Skeletron Prime, please everyone come down to the underworld. We'll fight the Wall of Flesh one more time, and then we're going to end the stream there for the day, okay? If you're not going to be coming back tomorrow, make sure you put your stuff in a chest so that someone else can have it. You usually get hollowed after 2 mechs. It depends on how lucky you are. Sometimes you get 54 bows between 2 mechs, sometimes you don't. In multiplayer, you can get it after 1 mech, because people can just pull their hollowed bows together. But... Alright, summoning Skeletron Prime in a couple seconds, so come to spawn. Oh. Thank you. Thank you. Didn't wait long enough. No, just let yourself die. Sometimes this happens in multiplayer. I thought I waited long enough. No, don't try to kill him, just let yourself get killed. This is just a complete waste of time, so don't bother trying to yeah. Just let him kill you. 557. No, he never unenrages, so just let him kill you. You guys can also pylon away. Yeah, you can pylon away. Get out of here. Just open up your mouse when, or your map when you spawn, teleport away, and then you should be good. Yeah, it's unfortunate that this happens sometimes, but it does. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and set the time to 1930. And this time he's not enraged, so now we can kill him. Basically, Sea Tyrant, yeah. The game lets me use the mechanical skull because client side, it recognizes it as day for me, but the server doesn't think it's daytime, so it causes him to get spawned and then immediately enrage. It can happen with each of the Skeletrons. I imagine it could happen with the Empress of Light, too. It's not... Usually, if you wait a couple seconds, it's enough, but I guess there was a lot of lag, so that I needed to wait for a bit longer than I thought. I can't even tell where his hands are, man. There's way too much going on here. Somebody probably just died with the optic staff in their inventory when Skeletron was enraged. It happens. I'm sure they'll put it back. Yeah. We don't... He's moving around a lot. We don't want him to do that. We're genuinely going to lose this fight to time if he keeps moving around as much as he's going to. We want to try to keep him relatively still, right? So, if you're trying to dodge him, try to keep him low where other people are so that their projectiles can hit, because a lot of projectiles are missing. Damn, I'm squishy. Mythical armor moment. I can swap on a moonstone. Now that I think about it. You? Is this so hard to see? Yeah, I can't make sense of anything, I'll be honest. Just kind of aiming in his general direction and shooting. There's a little bit of Skeletron on my coast arrow trail. Okay, well the laser hand's almost down. Once laser hand down, that helps a lot because it's a really miserable hand to try to fight. Focus on hands, dude. I can't focus on anything. I can barely tell what's going on. Kill the clanker. I don't... That word doesn't have a good vibe. I'd rather you didn't say it. You know, fictional slurs, just, you know, not a good vibe. Not a good vibe. Especially because there are people that use that as a stand-in for, like, actual racial slurs. Just bad energy. Okay, laser hand almost down. Remember, we don't want him to move around much. We'll win as long as he's Knight's about halfway done. He's about halfway dead. Our damage should start increasing a little bit as his hands go down, but we really got to make sure he's staying close to where everyone is so they can actually shoot him. Yeah, Rainbow Rod should be contributing a lot because it can actually consistently hit him because of the homing. I think a lot of my shots are missing. Especially because he's spending so much time off screen because he's getting taken really far away. Like, guys, you guys are taking him so far away that we can't actually hit him, which means we're not really dealing damage to him. And if we're not dealing damage to him, we're not going to kill him. So we really need to make sure that we're not doing that, because we will lose if you guys keep doing that. It is better to die than it is to take him off screen where no one can hit him. So how's life? Not great right now. I got about 6 seconds before I get to continue it. We're a bit far behind on damage. It's better than it looks, because once the hands die, he takes a lot of damage. But we need to make sure that he's not moving around a lot. If we kill these hands, then he gets defenseless. We can deal a lot of damage to him. But really, like, he needs to be staying pretty still. Alright. Yeah, once we kill these hands, once all of his hands are dead, literally just sit still when he's not spinning. Okay? Sit still when he's not spinning, and he's completely defenseless, and we can kill him really easily. Once the hands are dead, of course. They're almost down. We should be good. Okay, you're taking him too high, guys. We can't shoot him up there. Yeah, Skeletron's rough with Excalibur. But it's alright. Once these hands go down, we can lay into him with our full private militia military strength. It's like Colorado and Hitman. Okay, is that all of them? One more hand. Alright, we killed that last hand. Once that hand dies, literally just sit still when he's not spinning. Okay? Once he stops spinning, sit still. Don't hold anything. Don't go. What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? Yeah. You have a completely defenseless enemy. You're just... No, don't move. Don't move. There's no... You don't need to... He can't do anything to you. He cannot do anything to you when he's not spinning. You don't need to move. You can just sit completely still. You don't have to touch any button on your keyboard. Okay. Yeah. How is that? 30 seconds to spare? Piece of cake. I got 6 robotic skulls from that. Damn, Skeletron's got a few skulls, huh? Okay, we're gonna go straight down to the underworld, okay? Yeah, I was missing a lot of my shots. I wasn't doing much there. Yeah, straight to the underworld. Do we have Guide Voodoo Doll? Anyone? It's fine if we don't. You do? Okay, great. Yeah, be careful of red devils down here. Red devils, deal about 300 something damage with their projectiles. Do you have life crystals? Oh, did you join recently? Yeah, come see me at spawn, Daring Dave. Right to spawn. I'll get you some life crystals. Okay, but everyone else get to the underworld. Get to the underworld or leave the server. Yeah, we don't need to go all the way. But yeah, Daring Dave, come see me to the right of spawn right now. Here you go. Okay, we do not need to be this far. We're fine. You guys can stop. You guys can stop. Yeah, you're good to throw it in lava whenever. Mimic here? Yeah, you can throw it in. You can throw it in. It's gonna spawn all the way over here. We don't have a guide? Oh, we don't have a guide. That's a bit of a problem. Well, so much for the Wall of Flesh. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Great Wall of Flesh fight, everyone. Yeah, we can work that out tomorrow. Yeah, good night, everyone.